Hey y'all, it's Lex. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a reading on your next breakthrough. So let's see what your next breakthrough is and what Spirit has to say about it. Thank you so much to all the people who have been subscribing to my channel lately. I literally got 20 subscribers overnight, and I think that's crazy. So thank y'all. If you would like any personal services from me, coaching, I just recently opened back up my readings. If you would like any personal service from me, is going to be in the tower. Oh my gosh. Okay. They saying switch decks. So also, what was I about to say? Oh, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I don't know why I'm feeling called to tell you to follow me on Instagram. If you want to connect with me more personally versus just spiritual stuff, readings, coaching, stuff like that, which is what I do on YouTube. I really need to get back on TikTok, girl. But that's what I do on YouTube. But if you want to connect with me personally, you want to be my friend, follow me on Instagram. And it's Alexus Scott, just like my name, but add an extra T at the end. Alexus Scott with an extra T at the end. That's my name on Instagram. So yeah, let's see this next breakthrough. What's happening? Okay, I'm channeling, but this music is distracting me. So I'm going to pause that real quick so I can think. Okay. The Lovers, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting and I was literally thinking at first that I wanted to do a reading on this, how Kamala Harris is running for president now, and I was kind of getting the energy of that, not to say it has anything to do with this, but it's the energy of someone who you didn't expect something to happen, and then it actually does, or maybe you're getting promoted in a situation, say you're VP at a company and you get promoted to president, or you're it's some position where you have a certain level of importance, but you're about to be elevated to another position. I just heard. This is what I just said. I just said that. Okay, King of Wands. I was literally thinking about the King of Wands. Okay. So yeah, you're being put in a higher level. They said a higher echelon, a higher level position. This is something that you are deserving of. I just, it's a breakthrough, Obviously, that's what the reading is about, breakthrough, but this could be a breakthrough for the company as well as a breakthrough for you. I'm also hearing this could do with a relationship, not just you going from girlfriend to wife, or that's crazy. They said side chick to wife. Wow. Anyway, y'all are funny. Okay. These cards are very yeah, especially with the Lover's card. It's someone sees more worth in you. I just heard that you see in yourself. Six of Pence. The Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's someone sees the work. I'm guessing that you've been okay, so the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's someone sees what value you've brought to a situation. They see the truth of a connection, the truth of what I just heard energy and value you bring to a connection. The Lovers. The Lovers. The Devil, the Full Ones. Yeah, it's something was holding this person back from pursuing this at first. Whether it was, I'm hearing gossip, whether it's a relationship, a romantic relationship, a work relationship, it doesn't matter. Somebody was telling this person not to go with you. You're not the option that they want to go with, especially if it's somebody who has an influence over them. Say, and it doesn't even feel like a big influence. Say it's your boss and their assistant, and the boss is talking to the assistant about should they hire you, or a second-hand man. It could even be a friend. Your person's talking to their friend about, they want to be with you, or they want to talk to you, and and the friend or the little assistant extra person is basically gossiping about you. But this person realizes you're the right person for the job. You're the right person for the position. So they're going to move forward with the contract, I just heard. And I also heard it's divinely led. So even if it's this person has somebody in their ear telling them, oh, you shouldn't go with this option, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, they're still they had an intuitive feeling. Something, I just heard God was telling them, something in their spirit was intuitively telling them, no, you need to go with this person. And then I'm also hearing, even if it was a better option, say somebody else is more qualified than you, or I just heard more prepared to do the job than you, something was still telling them to go with you, as if you will evolve faster than the person they're originally wanting to choose. So say the person that they're being told to choose has 5 qualifications, you only have 2, but by them putting you in this position, you're gonna be at 15 faster than the other person would have evolved. So it would have made more sense to, even though you had less qualifications, it would have made more sense to put you in the position. I just heard put you in a position to win. I just heard they would have made a disaster if they didn't choose you for this situation. I'm also hearing that somebody could choose the other person. Like, it's like a situation where they, let's say, accept the other person for the job, and then this person just starts, like, they're disappointed. Like, the person who, the boss is disappointed. Like, they basically just destroyed, I just heard destroyed the future of their company, or, like, it's messing with their money. So, like, the person who they thought had 5 qualifications, they could have got it, like, I just heard slyly. So, like, it kind of feels like somebody who's not qualified for something, but they still got pushed through something. Like, somebody just, I just heard ran through the cracks. But what's, like, slipped through the cracks? Yeah, slipped through the cracks. Somebody who slipped through the cracks. So it's like, even though you are, quote unquote, less qualified on paper, this person is less qualified in real life. And you have experience and, like, I just heard drive, determination that picks up where the other person lacks. Yeah. It's a swords again. It's a swords again. This person don't want to, I just heard fuck up their money. This person don't want to fuck up their money, like dealing with someone that's not going to take their company or their business or their life in a direction. Like, this person is heavily contemplating this too. And like I said, because this person could have already chosen the other option. Like, they could have already hired the other person, picked the other person, married the other person, like, but they're regretting it. Like, this person has disappointed them. I heard one too many times this other person has disappointed them. And so they're just like changing their little mind. I just heard they're trying to figure out how to get out of the contract, how to null and void it. So, like, it might be some type of legality or, like, paperwork, especially with this 4 of Wands. Like, somebody entered into a contract, like, signed papers. The Ace of Pentacles too, somebody entered into a contract or signed papers so that them and this person, I just heard, could be locked in. So, like I said, whether it was a marriage, whether it was, like, a business decision, like, I'm hearing also somebody accepting a job. Like, somebody could have, you or somebody else could have accepted a job and then realized they don't really like the place they're at or like the company that they work for. So they're trying to figure out, like, the fine print of, like, how can I leave? How can I get out of this situation? Like, without it being too much of a, I just heard, long and lengthy process. Very interesting. Okay. Should we see, what else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know? The Tower came right back out. Oh my gosh, the Tower with the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like this person is going to offer you I just saw a really big contract. Like, it feels like big. Like, I can't put a number, but you know, like those, like, you get a letter in the mail and it's like sealed, like official, or like, I don't know. It just feels really big. Something life-changing, they just said, but they're also saying something could be out of ego. Like, they're telling me to mention Kamala Harris again. So that could have something to do with that as well. Like, I don't know if somebody related to that. Like, if you work in politics or, like, you're very closely related to that. Like, the reason why she's running is something out of ego or, like, something related to that. And you know how people were saying, like, Joe Biden's too old and he need to, like, drop out. So it could be that she obviously got that position because of that. Who gives a damn? I don't care. I don't care why she got it. She just got it. And we're claiming that over her life already, but yeah, it's like because someone knows that another person is not qualified for something, like, but they already made the decision. The World. I'm like, I don't know where this is going. Hopefully this resonates for somebody. Okay, first thing, keep going. I was about to stop the reading because I feel like I'm not really saying nothing. Like, I guess it's going to resonate for who it resonates for, or, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, but usually my readings also resonate with me, and I don't know what this is talking about, girl. So let's see. The next breakthrough. They just keep saying Kamala. Like, I don't know. What do y'all want me to know about this lady? Or, like, what do y'all want the collective to know about this lady? I guess they want me to do a full read. I don't like, not to say I don't like doing, I don't like doing readings on people personally, like, that didn't give me permission to read for them. And you know how, like, people read for celebrities, like, read for events. I don't like doing that if somebody didn't expressly give me permission. Even when somebody comes to, like, get a reading about their relationship, like, I'll be like, does your partner know you're doing this? I don't know. I just don't like reading on people without their permission. That's just me. But the Queen of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Strength, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like work that somebody has put in for something. And even I'm hearing behind the scenes. Okay. That's crazy. I just said, Spirit, please make this message come through clear, concise, and accurately, because I don't know what y'all talking about. They said it is. Is it? Okay, so we got the Queen, The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords together with the Queen of Wands. That's what I said. It's like, okay, so let's say, obviously, if there's a coupling in the deck, like there's a Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, I'm going to say they're like a perfect pair, right? And then there's this Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords obviously belong together. Let's say the King of Swords is the one making this decision, and he chose the Queen of Wands as the one who was going to stand beside him in his kingdom. But he realized the Queen of Wands is too feisty. Okay, she's too shisty, and she's a hothead. But he's like, the Queen of Swords, because I'm the King of Swords, we can balance each other out. Like, we'll have good conversation. Our minds will be on the same pace. Like, we'll have the same ideals, the same, I just heard morals, values, because they're a perfect pair. Like, they're made for each other. Versus the Queen of Wands, like, imagine a sword and then you set it on fire. Like, that's pretty much what you're doing with the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Or if the Queen of Wands is fiery, she's a hothead, she's I just heard Leo, obviously she's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but like thinking about that energy or those type of women, imagine like trying to, how do you say, like, I'm hearing like tame, like not tame, but like how I was saying, if you have a sword and a sword, you can sword fight. But if you're trying to fight a sword with fire, or you're trying to like, not even to say fight, but like just two people, if they're in a relationship, there's one that's a hothead and there's one that's like really, what's called with words, he's gonna either cut her a lot with his words, or it's not gonna get to her because she's made of fire, so it doesn't matter. I really hope this is making sense to who it makes sense to. Even in the sense of like a job, it's like an employee that they can't, like, I just heard control. Dominatrix is crazy. It's like somebody who they can't level with, even if it's not control. It's somebody they can't level with, somebody they can't like see eye to eye with, because they're not of the same element. I just heard of the same essence. Like, I'm hearing the song Money Long Made for Me. So it's like two people who are like literally made for each other, whether it's romantic, whether it's in business, platonic. I just heard friends, it doesn't matter. Like, these two people are made for each other. The High Priestess. This could be information that was hidden. Usually I say the moon is stuff that's hidden, but the moon is stuff that's hidden on an outward level. Like, the moon is something that's hidden more so like, it could be information that's hidden. It could be hidden from like, hidden in documents. It could be hidden from the public. It could be hidden anywhere. And the High Priestess is something more so you're keeping inside. Like, it's not something that would be revealed unless a person was to reveal it. It's not like something, it's not like one of those what's done in the dark comes to the light things, but more so like it's in their mind, and so they have to speak it or say it or express it for it to be said or known. I just heard somebody suffering in silence. So whoever this person is, like, maybe they're not expressing fully how they feel about the situation. It's just kind of they're trying to figure out, like I said, a way out of it. They're trying to find a loophole. I'm seeing like a contract that has very fine print. Like, they're reading over something continuously, like reading over it, trying to figure out, like, I just heard how to scale it. I just also heard how to do wrong. So maybe this person's trying to like manipulate the other person into reading. I said reading. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I said that, but maybe something. They're trying to manipulate the other person into leaving. Like, it's like I don't like using this example, but like, I have had men who, when they were like tired of our relationship or they didn't want to be with me anymore, they would like cheat or just start treating me different, or like, you know, it's kind of like one of those situations like a man don't want to be with somebody no more and they're like cheating to make them leave or treating them like shit to make them leave. I feel like that's so petty, but like, I don't know. Yeah, like the eight of swords and the ace of wands. It gives me like this person is literally cheat. Like, the ace of wands I see is like a phallus. So they're like literally cheating on this person, or like dogging them out. They could be withholding from them, like doing whatever they can to make this other person insecure. I just heard to break them down so they can get away from them. That's crazy. It might be like I don't want to say a crazy ex. I just heard a crazy stalker ex that's like not trying to leave somebody alone, and they're like, okay, fine, I'll do whatever I have to do. And then also when I'm hearing like contracts, this person is like, so it could be a type of like paperwork contract, like a marriage, or like a job contract, some type of contract that these two people had to sign together in order to like be connected the way they are. But what was I about to say? I forgot. Anyway, if it comes back, it comes back. Oh, like this person is trying to like, the King of Swords again. This person is trying to like figure out what would really like. Okay, so obviously if there's a person, like, I'm only using feminine and masculine like the way I am because that's the cards that's coming out. So say there's a feminine that's like stalking somebody. She's like being crazy, she's being obsessive, she's being possessive, she's being jealous, whatever the case may be. And there's a man who's like, okay, if you feel all these things, you're willing to key my car, you're willing to bust my windows, you're willing to cuss out my mama, you're trying to fight my sisters. Like, if you'll do all this, what is it that I can really do to make you get away from me? And that's what this man is trying to figure out. Like, he's trying to, like, strategize what he can actually do to, like, really, I just heard hurt this woman enough. That's crazy. Like, I don't like this energy. Like, he's trying to figure out what he can really do to, like, get her far away enough, or, like, make her not like him enough to leave him alone. That's crazy. Ace of Cups, because he wants to go towards a new connect. He wants to go towards a new connection. I've never read something like this before. That's crazy. Interesting. And sometimes, like, when I be watching my YouTube tarot ladies, or, like, I see other readers, they do be talking about there's, like, karmics. I always kind of skip over readings like that, because I'd be like, I don't have nothing to do with no damn karmic. I don't know no karmics. I don't care about no karmics. But this is giving that energy. Like, this is giving, like, a karmic that's trying to ruin a situation. I usually, like I said, I don't use the word karmic or, like, divine feminine or, like, shit like that. I guess I do, kind of, because I do say, like, twin flame, divine feminine, divine masculine, like, but I don't know, it's like everybody at some point is a karmic. Like, I'm pretty sure I was somebody's fucking karma. I've given men hell in my days, okay? I was not always this loving, like, bubbly, want to be a twin flame. Like, I was not always like this, so I understand. I've never been crazy to the point where I'm busting windows and trying to fight people's moms, but, like, I don't know, like, I feel like everybody has their own, like, divine connection. Even what you would call a quote-unquote karmic, they still have a person. Like, they just are not balanced enough or in a situation where they can find their equal, so they try to force another person to be. Yeah, this person feels like they're not getting the full potential. Like I said, like, this person may be qualified on paper. It's like somebody who's, like, when you take them around your family, they're, like, smiling, they're, like, you know, this, but you get in the house and they're throwing glasses at your head. Like, that's kind of what this feels like. Temperance in the Star card. This person, I'm hearing, like, the karmic person. If you're the type of person, like, if you're the type of woman, man, whatever, who watches this and you're like, you know, you have a temper, or you're like, etc. Girl, stop being like that, but all hope is not lost. You need to realize who you are. Like, realize you have your own person. You have your own destiny. You have your own, like, they just said sit down and relax. It's time for that shit to come to an end. So, like I said, I could be talking to both. Like, I could be talking to, let's call it a quote-unquote divine feminine who's in her full feminine essence. She's relaxed. She's in her soft girl era. She's not really doing too much to, like, you know, be chosen or be picked. That's pretty much what you want by doing all that aggressive shit, by doing all that, like, trying to control him and trying to, like, make him pick you, like, make him choose. You're trying to make him be with you. It's like you don't need to do all that, girl. Like, like I was saying, if you're the type of person that is doing that, because I feel like I'm talking to both people. I'm talking to one and the other. I'm talking to the crazy girl, no offense, and I'm talking to the soft girls, okay? I don't know. Spirit saying just, it's like not a waiting game, but it's like a patience thing. Like, it's like you don't want to wait for, I don't want to say quote unquote, they're saying true love. You don't want to wait for true love to come your way. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to, you know, face your shadow, face your trauma, all the shit you had to go through. So you're using it. You don't want to be single. But the thing is, maybe you would be better off, like, single and abundant. Like, just get in your bag, sis. Okay? Stop doing all that weird shit. Stop doing all that weird shit. The King of Wands again. Yeah, it's like the person that you're trying to be with is outgrowing you. No offense. So, like I said, if you're the crazy girl and your man is just not with all of that, it's time for you to start over. Even if you start over with somebody who's on your level and y'all go together, but the person who you're trying to, like, yeah, respectfully, y'all are just not there anymore. Like, y'all are not there. You're not. You're not. It's time to walk away. Are we done? No? Okay. Y'all see I keep asking for the reading to be over. Not asking for it to be over. I keep asking Spirit, are we done? Like, are we done? Because what are we talking about? I guess this is something that somebody needs to know. Somebody's calling me. Oh my gosh, hold on. Alright. I'm back. Let's see. What are we talking about? I don't even remember the last thing I was saying. What's tea? So they said, what do y'all need to do? I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to do about this situation. Usually I be saying nothing, girl. I be saying just let these people live their lives. Okay. The Devil in the Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, they're saying you need to turn up on these people. Like, if somebody is treating you a type of way, somebody's been aggressive to you, they're saying you've been nice for too long. Like, if somebody's treating you bad or weird or aggressive, they just say cuss them out. Like, I feel like don't go crazy. They said cause jail. Don't go crazy. But like show them who you are. And with the high priestess, it's like, especially, I don't want to say especially somebody like me, because this is, to my knowledge, not my situation. I don't know nobody that's acting like this in my life. But if somebody is acting a certain way to me, I always like to remind them of how intuitive I am, of how spiritually knowledged I am. 111 on a timer. Like, and it's 5 p.m. and they're saying to acknowledge that the 5 is significant. So like the 5 is the number of change, transformation. Like, also the 5, like the 5 of swords is making me think of that, or the 5 of wands. Like, you will really cut up on somebody, and I have to let people know that. Like, although I'm a semi-nice person, I don't like to argue, I don't like to get into like drama, but girl, I will read your entire life. I will read your entire life. Like, I will tell you things that you didn't even know that you felt about yourself, and make you contemplate for the rest of your days. I promise you. And they're saying you need to do this. Like, really, the 6 of not swords, the 6 of, what's this called, cups. They're saying all the 6 of wands, 6 of swords, 6 of cups. So like, it's like somebody you can dig into their childhood, or like maybe somebody who was treated a certain way as a child, and that's why they act like this. Like, I'm seeing that, Black China in Tokyo, where she was like, why do you act like that? Like, what? How you act? You know how you act? Why nobody want to be around you? Like, it's like this person's just batshit crazy, I heard, and they don't understand why either nobody want to be around them, or like why this person don't like them, why this person don't love them. I just heard why that person don't want to be with them. Like, because you're crazy, mama. Are you okay? No. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, like this person, you or this person, whoever I'm talking to, girl, take it if it's you, don't if it's not. It's like this person has a lot of work to do. That's what I'm hearing. This person has a lot of work to do. They're ending cycles in their life. It's also contractual. It's like this person could be, I just heard, destined to be like this. Like, this person was destined to experience these things in his life. Yeah. The daughter of fire, which is like the page of wands. So it's like someone who never got the attention as a child, so they act out. It's reminding me of my little brother. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't get attention as a child, but my little brother will act out. Like, he will yell, he will scream, people domination. Like, this person feels like they were never respected, like, from a young age, or they were never given a certain kind of love, care, and affection. So they feel like they have to overpower. They feel like they have to yell to get their way. Like, it's given like, if y'all know the universe guru, Mina, I forgot her last name, but Mina Arfan, like, she talks about like how there's like a basic babe and like a self-aware Barbie. Like, this is giving like basic babe energy. Like, you weren't nurtured in a certain way, or they feel like they need a mother figure. Like, this is people who are still in their going to therapy phase, or like they're looking for a friend to vent to all the time, or like they're, like I said, like yelling, fighting, like women who yell and fight for men's attention. Like, you're busting out windows, you cussing him out, you're trying to fight his mama. Like, that's the kind of energy this is given. Somebody who wasn't loved as a child, and so they have to force people to love them as an adult, because they don't know how to just sit in their natural receiving, like how I was saying, divine feminine, like that soft girl that just letting people love them. They don't know how to sit in that. That's why I always say I can't be friends with Aries women, like, because they're exactly like that. And I want to say kind of Leo women too. Like, Sag women, I feel like a little bit are different from my perspective. Like, but that's why I always say I can't be friends with Aries women, because they're very like pushy like that. They're very like, I'm gonna yell at you if you don't love me, and it's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Aries men are like that too. Like, I don't know, is everybody okay? But the Temperance card is out, which is making, how I was saying, like, I was talking about the fire signs, so I was thinking like, excuse me, that's crazy, not the burp. But the Temperance card just came out, so I'm thinking of like, there needs to be a balance between like power and structure, I just heard, or like power and like the feminine energy of receiving. I think the Temperance card is the only energy where fire and water can coexist and one not burn the other out. Like, the fire is not gonna like make the water too hot, and the water is not gonna wash the fire out. Like, maybe it's a fire that can't be put out by water. That makes sense too. Like, and now I'm starting to think about the Temperance card. I didn't even notice these two were on top of us. So the Temperance card is out twice from two different decks, but it's making me think of like Jupiter energy and like the elements of Jupiter, like the planet Jupiter. I think it's a gas planet. Like, it's something significant with that as well. Bravery, yeah. And the bravery in this card, I want to show y'all, but it's gonna be like a little thing over this anyways. Yeah, I'm not gonna see the cards, but in this card, the bravery card, which is also a Sagittarius card, there's something significant about Sagittarius. Yep, Sagittarius. Oh no, this is Mars. Sorry, but they both have like a little arrow pointing, so I thought it was Sag. But like Mars, Sagittarius, like there's a lot of fire energy. Like I just heard something's being initiated, trial by fire. Bravery, the Leo card. Yeah. It's too many cards out for me to call zodiac signs, so I'm not gonna do that. But I just am feeling like fire and water are very significant. The Mother of Air, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords keep coming out. So let's say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as well. Let's just call all zodiac signs, except for Earth, because I don't really see any Earth, except for Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is out twice, like from two different decks again. So in the Five of Pentacles, so there's not much Earth. Like, and it feels like maybe there's not much Earth because it's not like a, I don't want to say a physical connection, but I was saying somebody might be holding out, or somebody might be cheating on somebody, like not being intimate with their partner, or not like, or if it's like a boss that's like not really putting somebody to work, and you feel like you're about to get let go or something like that. Like it's not much physicality going on. It's like a lot of exchanging of words. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of aggression. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of emotion. Not even a lot of emotion. The only emotion here is the Ace of Cups, which came out twice, and that was only when I indicated that the person wanted to move towards someone new. Like this person's heart is somewhere else. They're arguing with one person. They're talking to one person, but their heart is somewhere else, and there's no physicality between, I feel like, either party. Maybe like you're not with this person and the other person's not with this person. This person could just be like taking, I don't want to say taking time for themselves, but it's like a disconnect of physicality. Alright, that's it, we're done. I don't know what that was about, girl, but hopefully this resonates for somebody. If it does, like this video, subscribe to my chan. Thank you to everybody who's been subscribing lately. Thank you to everybody who's been booking with me and sharing my videos and following me on social media. If you would like to participate in any of that stuff, amen. The links for all of it is going to be below. If you want to be my friend, like more so outside of the spirituality and just see how I act on a daily basis. I'm a little bit ratchet, so if you're coming over there expecting me to be posting about tarot cards on my Instagram, I'm not, babe. I'm shaking ass and I'm being a bad bitch. So if you want to see me be a bad bitch, come be my friend on Instagram. And I don't know, if you just like me spiritually, then stay over here. I must be spiritual sisters and brothers in Christ. Amen. I'm just playing, y'all. But all right, anyway, thank you for watching. Talk to y'all later.